Alright, so I'm going to show you how to test the power supply to see if the power supply is any good, or if it's the motherboard, or, you know. Anyways, let's get started. First of all, you want to make sure the thing goes on. So in order to do that, you got to figure out which pin is which. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go to a schematic. There we go. Okay. We're going to actually use this side for right now. Okay. So we need to find which pin is the power on, which would be, looks like the green pin, the PS on, power supply on. Okay. So as you see here, I'm just going to go back real quick here. The green pin would be that one right there. So we're going to put a, this is just paper clip. It's isolated from touching here because I left the rubber intact except for the ends. So we'll go for a green one. Green to a ground. So I'll go right next door to it because it's green right next to a ground. So it's a 1, 2, 3, 4th pin. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then right next to it is a ground. So I just jammed that in there. And before we go anywhere further, let's just see if the fan goes on. So the power supply goes on. Now let's keep going. For this, we'll want to put your multimeter onto volt. I put it in the 20 volt range because there's 2 volts and lower and 20 volts and lower in between that, you know, up to 20 volts. So let's use that. Okay. So what I did was I put the ground into a black section, and I just took an elastic and I kind of like put it on there like that just because it's a lot easier. I don't have 3 hands. So now I'm going to take the red probe and I'm going to begin testing. I'll hold it just like a diagram here. Let's go to a diagram. Okay. And let's just start on the left side of the connector pin here. So we'll start on the orange. Now we have 3.3, which is perfect. We'll go down to the next orange. Should be 3.3. We got 3.34, which is just fine. Next is a ground. Don't go there. We're going to skip that one. We'll go to the red 5 volt. That one should be 5. So we got 5.3. Nothing wrong there. The one underneath is a ground. So let's skip that one. We'll go to the next red one. That one should be 5 volts. We got 5.3. That's all good. Next is ground. The other one's a gray. We do not need to use that one. That's like your data or whatever. Your next one would be a purple one. That should be 5 volts. So that's good. And your yellow should be 12 volts. That's why we wanted to put it on a 20 or less. So we got 12.04. Nothing wrong there. Let's go all the way to the top on the other side now. Orange should be 3.3. We got 3.34. That's really close. Next is a blue. 11.48. 11.4. Alright, it's a little low there, but whatever. That I'm not sure. That should be okay, I guess. 11.4. I'm gonna have to look at what the threshold is, but that one's a tad low. Now we don't have to test the power supply on because it's connected to ground. Let's go all the way down to a red. Should be 5 volts. We have 5 volts. Next red, 5 volts. So the only one that's kind of out of whack here is this blue one. But it's really close, and you know what? It's supposed to be a negative 12 volt, so I'm not too sure exactly how that's supposed to work out, but it's close enough. Like my diagnostics is that nothing too wrong there. Let's power this off. Don't ever play around with this pin while it's on. See, because that doesn't go on anymore. Fan's just slowing down. Let's unplug it, and hope this was helpful, guys. And I'm new to the channel, so if you can hit like and subscribe, it'd be awesome. I'm gonna start posting stuff like this all the time. Alright, have a good day. Thanks for watching.